Okay, good morning, everyone. My name is David Yuan, and today we have three speakers. We are going to talk about artificial intelligence in one particular area that we're interested in. So I'm going to divide my presentation into three separated parts: the introduction, the real-world examples, and my future expectations of artificial intelligence in the area that I'm going to be talking about. So when talking about artificial intelligence, you may come up with robots. You may also come up with bionic robots that imitate the motion of animals such as dogs. They are being used in those difficult climate areas to do some tests. And this one also familiar, ChatGPT. Many people now use them to search information from the internet, as well as communication of ideas for people from different parts of the world. But my focus today is mainly in transportation areas. So before I start, I'm going to explain the definition of artificial intelligence. So it's a capability of a digital device or computer to perform tasks, and these tasks include intelligence properties, such as learning from past experiences, discoveries of meanings, and having reactions that's similar to a person, such as image recognition that resembles our sight-seeing ability, and language recognition that resembles people's ability to hear, and natural language treatment, which resembles a person's language ability. So the first example is autopilot metro. It's very familiar right now, and in our city Suzhou, many metro lines, they use this kind of autopilot metro. You can walk around freely in the front, and you can see the beautiful sceneries in front of you. So it uses sensor technology. So you can see that it's the video I took from one metro line. You can see the yellow boxes on the track. These are sensors, and these similar sensors appear on the train body as well. They are real-time monitor of the speed, locations, as well as track condition and the surrounding environment. And all these data being collected are being exchanged to the control center using wireless internet connection, using information and communication technology. And this control center, they give out all these orders to the train and provide the schedule to all the operations of the train stations, as well as all the trains. So the second real-world example is the intelligence EMU high-speed Fuxing train. It looks like this. It can reach 350 kilometers per hour. It's actually more intelligent than an ordinary high-speed train. Why is it more intelligent? Because it can detect the potential faults by collection of all sorts of train data when operating. So according to formal articles, it is being mentioned that more than 3,000 data are being collected each second real time to promote the security of the operation. And they also promote a more comfortable experience for the passengers because the internal temperature and humidity can be automatically adjusted. No matter the outside temperature is like 40 degrees Celsius or negative 40 degrees Celsius, it always provides the passenger the most comfortable temperature and humidity. And all these are automatic. So in conclusion, there are three advantages of artificial intelligence being introduced into transportation. Firstly, it improves the comfort of passengers. As I mentioned in the last slide, the temperature and humidity is very comfortable. Also, drivers don't need to do operations when driving, and the security can increase because those drivers can focus more on the security and the operation of the train. The stress of the drivers decreases as well. Also, efficiency improves, as I mentioned in the first slide, about the definition of artificial intelligence, it can learn from past examples, past experiences, such as the metro. The artificial intelligence can learn from the rush hours, experiences from the rush hours and the non-rush hours. And it can provide a better time schedule for all these trains to improve the efficiency. So let's go to the third part about my future expectation of transportation. So in my idea, it should be 3D transportation. But when talking about 3D transportation, you guys may come up with one city. What city do you think it is? Actually, it's Chongqing. With huge amounts of mountains, you can see those skyscrapers and very high bridges, and the trains going through the buildings, and all these intersections of the roads looks like it's 3D, right? But actually, it's not 3D enough, because all the cars, they still move on one plane, just simply on the roads. So my expectation looks like this. This movie, I think, is very familiar to you guys. The movie Coco. You can see that all these transportations moving in 3 dimensions in the sky. Also, in this movie, you can see that the efficiency is actually very high, and in some scientific movies. So all these transportations, they not only go on the roads, but also vertically. So in my opinion, artificial intelligence should be implemented in this system, because this system is actually a way more complicated system than the transportation system we have right now. And it's very hard for a real person to drive the cars and planes like this in this kind of environment. So I think in the future, artificial intelligence and people, we work together and make the whole world a better place and improve our living standards. And thanks for listening.